Yeah.
Curtis Jones, what's the story?
Yeah, we know that Inter Milan have been interested in the player for some time. The significant part of this deal potentially progressing is David Fratesi going to Lazio from Inter Milan. That would then free up space and funds for them to go and get Curtis Jones from Liverpool. He is their top target. He's the one they want. He's the one that they're desperate for. At the minute, there is a gap in valuation between what Inter want to pay and what Liverpool are looking for. It feels like Curtis Jones maybe is ready for a new challenge, but Liverpool won't be selling him on the cheap. You've just seen all those Chelsea players and the price tags that they have. Liverpool will hold a very similar high value for Curtis Jones, particularly for someone that's been at the club for a long period of time. He's come through the setup and he's been key to all the success under Jurgen Klopp. But is he going to be a regular starter? Is this the right time for him? Is this going to be the right price that Liverpool say, OK, we accept that because we can reinvest it? But yeah, that's the latest one. But Fratesi going to Lazio is a key part of that deal happening.
I don't get Liverpool, though. I mean, we've said it time and time again on the transfer show. They spent a lot of money last summer. They're light, they're unbalanced, so surely they should be hanging on to Curtis Jones and bringing players in, not letting them go.
Two quick things. Trust the process. Trust what Liverpool are doing. Trust the people that are running the club have a plan for between now and the 1st of September, deadline day. And last year, yes, they spent 446.5 million as a total possible maximum outlay, but they sold around 250 million pounds worth of players.
Sure.
So actually the net spend was around 200.
I get the net spend, but it's a fact. They spent all that money on players, and now they're going to have to spend a lot more money on players because they're not happy with how they are at the moment.
And there's been things that have happened that they haven't catered for, you know, with Mo Salah deciding to move halfway through his contract. You know, they had other issues that have affected their ability to have the squad they want. So I think Liverpool fans, whilst they'll be frustrated right now, trust the process, judge it on September the 2nd, and you can judge it on September the 2nd.
You've turned into a football man.
OK, big game tonight. PSG against Aston Villa in the Super Cup. Let's head to Salzburg now and speak to our reporter, Anton Tolui, who is still there amongst the fans in the shadow of that beautiful castle there in Salzburg. Let's talk about PSG, shall we, to start off with. And Bradley Barcola, he's in the squad. Is he likely to feature tonight? And what are the chances of him staying at PSG?
Yeah, I think there's a chance we'll see Bradley Barcola play for Paris Saint-Germain today. Now, whether he stays beyond the window is very much up in the air. Speaking to people around the club, speaking to journalists that cover them regularly, they just don't know whether Bradley Barcola will be a Paris Saint-Germain player come the end of the window. And that is because, obviously, we know there's a price tag in which Paris Saint-Germain will do business for the France winger. The problem is that price tag is above £130 million. And it's whether clubs like Liverpool, who we know have a strong interest, are willing to do a deal at that price, or whether Paris Saint-Germain will eventually, to a slightly lower price as the window goes on. We know they potentially have a replacement in line, and Mika Götze, the player from Ajax as well, who's desperate to move to Paris Saint-Germain. But at the moment, it's still waiting to find out what happens with Bradley Barcola. So at the moment, PSG are waiting to figure out whether they want to stick to that valuation or whether they're willing to come down a little bit to invite Liverpool back to the table.
Liverpool fans have been waiting for this moment, and the latest reports suggest the wait is finally over. Bradley Barcola has reportedly arrived in Liverpool after completing the final stages of his highly anticipated transfer to Anfield. The French winger is now set to begin a new chapter of his career on Merseyside, bringing an end to the long-running speculation surrounding his future. Barcola's arrival could be a huge boost for Liverpool manager Andoni Iraola. The 23-year-old attacker offers incredible speed, skill, and creativity, qualities that could add another dangerous dimension to Liverpool's attack. His ability to run at defenders and create opportunities could make him a major threat in the Premier League. For Liverpool supporters, this transfer has been one of the biggest stories of the summer. Every update surrounding Barcola has attracted enormous attention, and now his reported arrival at the club has taken the excitement to another level. The French winger has established himself as one of Europe's most exciting attacking talents. His acceleration, dribbling ability, and confidence in one-on-one situations make him extremely difficult for defenders to handle. Liverpool will be hoping he can bring that same level of quality to Anfield. Iraola also gains greater flexibility with Barcola in his squad. The attacker can operate from the left wing but has the ability to move into central areas and create problems between the lines. That versatility could give Liverpool several different ways to attack their opponents. Now, attention turns to Barcola's introduction to his new teammates and his first training sessions. Fans will be eager to see how quickly he adapts to Iraola's football and the demanding nature of the Premier League. The expectations surrounding the transfer are already enormous, but Liverpool will hope Barcola can prove his quality on the pitch. If he settles quickly, his pace and creativity could become a major part of the team's attacking strategy. The move also sends a strong message about Liverpool's ambitions. The club is clearly looking to strengthen its squad with talented players capable of making an impact at the highest level. After weeks of rumors, negotiations, and anticipation, Bradley Barcola's reported arrival at Liverpool marks the beginning of what could be an exciting new era. Liverpool fans now have one question on their minds: when will they finally see Barcola step onto the pitch in the famous red shirt?